Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford cutting final ties after TV host is accused of dragging his feet over divorce. Ruth is desperate to be free from their marriage and won't start dating again until then. Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford have been cutting final ties after the TV host was accused of dragging his feet over their divorce. The former This Morning couple shocked fans when they announced their split last May after 14 years of marriage. But despite their breakup being almost a year ago, they are yet to finalize their divorce. However, it has been revealed that Eamonn and Ruth have begun breaking up their shared business interests. The divorcing pair own a firm called Red, White and Green where they used to pool money from their joint broadcasting ventures. But they have not appeared on TV together since they announced their shock split a year ago. And documents filed to Companies House this week show that the cash deposits in the firm have dwindled from £205.41 in 2023 to just £17,997 last year. They have also disposed of plant and machinery, worth a massive £401,350. Telly's former golden couple are joint directors of the outfit, and it was set up in 2021. But only 2 years later in May 2023, it was revealed how Ruth and Eamonn had ended their 14-year marriage and how he'd fallen for another woman. Revealing their split after 14 years of marriage, their spokesperson said, "Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes have confirmed their marriage is over and they are in the process of divorcing." GB News presenter Eamonn, 65, is now dating West Yorkshire grief counsellor Katie Alexander, 43. Last month, the couple were seen during a tender public display of affection as they cheered on Katie's eldest son in an amateur cup final. TV host Eamonn stood from his wheelchair, holding on to a railing, as they got into the tense game in Wakefield, West Yorks, with onlookers describing them as loved up. Glamorous blonde-haired Katie, in a green anorak and black outfit, held Eamonn's hand and leant in for a smooch as he clutched a drink. On the other hand, loose woman Ruth won't be starting a new relationship until her divorce from Eamonn is finalized. It was recently revealed how Ruth is desperate to be free from their marriage and won't start dating again until then. A source told the Mirror, "She's still wearing her wedding ring because she's coming to terms with a long relationship ending and realizing Eamonn maybe wasn't the person she thought he was. And she's also coming to terms with life being very, very different for her going forward." Ruth has been having fun going out with her girlfriends and enjoying a little flirt, but that's it. She really needs the Eamonn chapter to be fully closed before she can move on romantically. She needs her freedom. Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes divide assets in new filings amid divorce proceedings. For years they were daytime TV's golden couple, but following their messy split, Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford appear to finally be cutting the cord. The This Morning hosts parted ways after 14 years of marriage in 2024, with Eamonn promptly moving on with 42-year-old counselor Katie Alexander. In February, Ruth insisted that she is fine being on her own but is ready to meet someone new when the time is right. Now, the former couple has finally taken the first practical steps to end their marriage by beginning to divide up their assets. Ruth and Eamonn pooled their assets into a company named Red, White and Green, of which they are both directors. The company was set up in 2021. According to The Sun, new documents filed to Companies House indicate that cash deposits have dwindled significantly from 2023 to 2024 from £205.41 €241, 66 to £17,997 €21,175. Ruth and Eamonn have also offloaded plant and machinery, with a value of €401,350 €472,296. Opening up about being on her own as she turned 65, Ruth told Woman and Home, "I'm quite fine being on my own, but not forever. When you're in a relationship, it's easy to say, great, I've got a weekend to myself, but when you think that might be every weekend, it's a different story." Ruth also named Coronation Street's Jacob Roberts as her celebrity crush during the interview.